And once again, a very pleasant good afternoon and welcome back. Our next matchup of the day will feature Lewis Palmer's Lady Rangers and Thompson Valley's Eagles. I'm J.J. Valentine. Very nice to have you along here as we get set for the final pool play match of the tournament. From here on out, it goes to the semifinals later on this afternoon at 2 o'clock. Well, should be around 2 o'clock, and then 3:30 this afternoon for the semifinal matchups. My guess is with the way these things are going, they'll probably give the winner this one a little bit of time to catch a breather and then right back to it, because I think 5A, or 4A rather, right where we are, is a little bit behind. As we take a look at the two teams, Lewis Palmer will go with Kat Svensson, Bailey Finnemore, Nicole Montgomery, Alexis Smith, Mickey Moss, Claire Felix, and Jenna Kirkenfoer. The libero will be Kat Svensson in this team. Nicole Wilson for Thompson Valley will get a start. Hannah McCrimmon, Katie Quaid, Paige Daniels, Carly Firestein, Emily Newton, and Taylor Morin. So as we are underway, Lewis Palmer has the volleyball to get started. They are serving from right to left, and on to do the serving is Mickey Moss. She misses there, evens things up at one apiece. Lewis Palmer is coached by Susan Odenbach. Nathan Freestead will coach Thompson Valley. And from the left side with a big hit dug up nicely there, Nicole Montgomery continues to fire away. And boy, right back at you from the left side. The big girl up front is Paige Daniels, who gets the finish and a point. It is 2-1. Thompson Valley. Thompson Valley looking for their first state championship ever. Service goes into the net by Hannah McCrimmon. Well, Lewis Palmer's keys to the game were serve, receive, and mix up the offensive attack. The big key for Thompson Valley was to play as a team. Plain and simple. Say we don't have a lot of superstars on the team, but we do a lot of little things right, which transpire into some big things. 3-2, Lewis Palmer with the lead here early on, just getting underway. Here on to do the serving will be Nicole Montgomery, the 5'8 sophomore outside hitter for the first time. Jump service to the back row is dug there by Quaid. From the outside left, Paige Daniels fires away. Taylor Moore at the net with a running dink there from Mickey Moss. Doesn't go over, and it's going to be 3-3. Thompson Valley ties this one up. They'll have the volleyball. And coming on to do the serving will be Ashley Gunkel, 5'8 junior outside hitter for Thompson Valley's Eagles. It's the Rangers and the Eagles now. Service to the back line. Back set to the right side. Oh, big hit. Now we got a whistle. I didn't see what the call was, but they awarded a point right out of the chute. Might have been a rotation or somebody in the net. 4-3 Lewis Palmer. And coming on to do the serving, Claire Felix, 6'6" and a senior. Good sized girl. Serves up an ace, and it's now 5-3 Lewis Palmer. Boy, 6'6" Claire Felix. Plays the middle and plays it well. And the service is to the back line. Tough one to handle. Set to the outside left with a dink. There's Katie Beard. Right back at you, says Mickey Moss from the right side. Moss with the volleyball. Sets to the high left. Here's Smith. Hits right through the block, and they do keep it alive. From the left side, here comes Katie Beard. She hits it out. Wow, 6-3. Service to the back row, dug there by Quaid. From center court on the attack is Taylor Moran. And the dink, Moran dinks it right back. Felix to the high left side. Big swing for Smith, and it goes out. Felix leaves the lineup, and she'll rotate out of the back row. Service goes in the net. (7-4) now, Thompson Valley. Trailing Lewis Palmer. And on to do the serving for Lewis Palmer is Abby Bartolo. Ball's kept alive, and a nice job. A reverse shot at the net by Mickey Moss, and a quick dink back at you by Nicole Wilson for the finish. Now on to do the serving. Nicole Wilson will serve from left to right, 7-5. Lewis Palmer leading, 5 serving 7. Set to center court, look out. Big hit by Alexa Smith to put it away. Quickly made that look easy. Alexa Smith, 6'1", and a sophomore. On to do the serving. Floats it to the back line. It's bumped there. Katie Beard, one shot to get it over from the 10-foot line is Paige Daniels. She does. And from center court on a reverse shot there is Jenna Kirkhofer. Plays the middle, 5'9". Oh, a shot to the back line is good. Oh, my. (8-6), 6 serving 8. Thompson Valley with a volleyball. Katie Beard to put it in play down the right side. She does. Artolo with it. Big swing by Montgomery, and she's blocked right back. Big block up front by Emily Newton, 5'11" junior. Here comes Katie Beard to do the serving out of the back row. She'll get it up ahead. Bartolo sets right side. Quickly on the attack there is Mickey Moss, and her shot is blocked back, but it goes out. Lewis Palmer volleyball. Kat Svensson is the libero coming on to do the serving. We're in the all black with the orange. Anna McCrimmon dinks it over and it goes out. That's good location on that serve. Just had the defense a little bit off balance there. Came over a little quicker than it looked like it was going to. It looked like she floated the volleyball. And from the left side is Quaid. They'll make that Daniels. This time the other opposite side, Nicole Montgomery hits right around the block to get the finish. Still on serve, number 1, Kat Svensson, 5'6" senior libero. To the back row, out. Thompson Valley trailing, serving 8-11. On to do the serving, Emily Newton. Back set to the right side. Big hit there for Moss. She hits it deep and it goes out. She missed. I'll tell you what, this is one of the bigger teams I've seen here in 4A this year with the Lewis Palmer Rangers. 6'6", 6'1", 6'1" up front. Wow. And from the 10-foot line, big hit there in the back row by Alexa Smith, the 6'1" sophomore. Missed it. It's 11-10. 10 serving 11 now. Service is cross-courted and nicely done. One shot to get it over, and the libero does. Svensson set to the left side. Here comes Daniels. One shot to get it over. Daniels make that. We got a carry on Lewis Palmer. That's what I thought, but seemed like the whistle came late. We're tied at 11. Ball put in play. Mickey Moss will set it up there. Quick set for center court. Taylor Moran, 5'10" senior. And from the 10-foot line, here's a big hit from Alexa Smith. She gets the kill. Oh, the service is deep. I thought she had a good-looking serve right there by Mickey Moss, 6'1" senior, and missed. been a nice crowd on hand throughout this day as it has progressed, but also some of these teams that are starting to drop out, some of the teams will get something to eat and hit the road, especially the ones who travel from a ways. From center court, there's the big girl. Feed her. It's Claire Felix, the middle hitter, middle blocker, 6'6", and a senior with some authority up front. Battle at the net. Back set. To the big girl. Claire Felix just missed that one. Timing just really wasn't there. Setter. Claire, I think, got there just a little bit late to have any kind of strong approach to it. We're tied at 13. And now coming on to do the serving will be Ashley Gunkel for Thompson Valley, serving left to right. Set to the center court. Here comes Smith. She gets the kill. You know, that's how it works. You set up the pass, as I said before, you get a clean kill. Felix to put it in play, set to the outside left, and here's Katie Baird who takes a big swing, blocked right back. Jenna Kirchhofer, rather. And Felix to serve. Quick set center court. Moran fires away, blocked right back there by Felix, or bump back. The dink from Wilson on the right side. One shot to get it over. Kirchhofer does. Dink in the net. And another nice play by Taylor Moran for the finish. And it's 15-14. 14 serving 15. And Thompson Valley, the volleyball. This is the last of pool play to take place here today. Big hit over the top of the block by Alexis Smith. Like her game, Alexis Smith is 6'1" and just a sophomore. And the crowd behind me is chanting hammer, hammer. As they said, hammer time as she was making her approach. Lewis Palmer Lady Rangers volleyball. On to do the serving, Abby Bartolo. Shot from the left side by Katie Beard, no good. Service is a little off balance. Now Lewis Palmer controls the volleyball coming from center court. Hammer time again. Alexis Smith with a big kill. 18-14 is the lead for Lewis Palmer, and a timeout on the floor. Let's take one as well. Well, we have the opportunity. I want to thank Colorado Farm Bureau Insurance for being a part of our broadcast. People can count on Farm Bureau Insurance for quality products, fast, fair claim service, and insurance coverage that makes sense. That means you get the protection you need along with some of the best discounts available. People from every walk of life depend on Farm Bureau Insurance, and you can too. Colorado Farm Bureau Insurance. Get real coverage today. 18-14 is the lead for Lewis Palmer. And they've yet to break huddle. Some of these Cheyenne Mountain Lady Indians make their way back into the arena, getting ready to play in another semifinal. Four-time defending champions. From center court, shot missing high and away by Hannah McCrimmon. Back on to do the serving will be Abby Bartolo. To the back row, not a very good pass there by Daniels. From the left side is Katie Beard, hits it deep and it goes out. 19-14, Lewis Palmer with the lead. Lady Rangers with 3 state championships under their belt. Well, I guess the shot was touched before it went out. 19-15. From the right side is Abby Bartolo. Sets it up for Alexa Smith. Her shot is dug up nicely from the 10-foot line. Big hit there by Paige Daniels, but she's blocked right back for the kill. Nice job up front by Mickey Moss in the center there, 6'1" senior. And that'll give the volleyball right back to Alexa Smith now. And a jump service to the back line. Quaid and Beard dinks over the top of the block. Lewis Palmer controls with one shot to get it over. They do. Nicole Montgomery does, and she finds an open piece of court. Puts a little pressure on the defense to get a kill. Back we go to Alexa Smith to do the serving. From the right side, Emily Newton hits the net. (22-15). Lewis Palmer leading Thompson Valley. This set number one. Free ball at the net, dinked right back over. A little free ball action for you. Lewis Palmer now controls, and from the right side on the attack with a big swing is Mickey Moss. She hits the net. She'll turn it over. Lewis Palmer with a 22-16 lead. 16 serving 22. Here's Katie Beard on to do the serving now. Return there by Svensson. Running dink at the net by Montgomery. One shot to keep it alive, and Thompson Valley does. Here's the back set to the right side. Look out. Hammer time, baby. It is Alexis Smith with a big kill along that right side. (23-16). Lewis Palmer continues to lead. They've got the volleyball. Svensson to serve to the back row. McCrimmon sets it up on the high left side there for Daniels. Here's a set to the outside left. Here comes Montgomery. Oh boy. Nice pass, nice set, nice spike. Now 24-16, Lewis Palmer with 1 point away from taking set number one. Quick set center court. Nice job by Emily Newton to put a little pressure on the defense, and that goes out. So they fight one set point off. And coming on will be Carson Nicodemus, 5'9" freshman, to put it in play. Emily Newton to put it in play. There we go. We'll get it right for you. We apologize for that. Back the other way from the right side. It goes out, but not by much. Mickey Moss. Mickey, 6'1" senior. 24-18 now. 18 serving 24. Service goes out, and you hate to lose a set on that. 25-18. Lewis Palmer wins set number one. We'll be back with more exciting high school volleyball 2012 right here on CHSAA TV. Hey, once again, welcome back to the Denver Coliseum. Very nice to have you along here. I'm J.J. Valentine. We are courtside live with Shelby Canode and Eric Tullis. And this championship day, this is the final matchup in pool play today. 25-18 went to Lewis Palmer. And they will move on to take on Coronado, who came from behind in a 5-setter to win over Longmont again in 5, and now they await the winner of this one, and that'll be our 3 o'clock or 3:30 semifinal, supposed to be, because we're supposed to start one at 2 o'clock. I don't see that happening because we're still heading for the second set here in this one between Lewis Palmer and Thompson Valley. Cheyenne Mountain trying to make it 5. They're a 4-time defending champion. Longmont has 3, and the ball is now put in play as we have swapped sides. Thompson Valley has it to get things started on the attack with a big hit. Claire Felix, but she is blocked right back up front. Nice play by Taylor Moran to deny her, reject that one, if you will, and it's 1-0 Thompson Valley. Short service, back set to the right side. A running dink by Nicole Montgomery is good. One to one is our score. Montgomery on serve to the back row. Set to the center court. We got a whistle, net violation. Yep, tough one there. That pass wasn't the best pass you're going to get. It drifted into the net, and that pass actually made Hannah McCrimmon have to go a long way to get to that volleyball, and she drifted into the net. 2-1. Lewis Palmer now with a lead. And the libero there, Svensson. Boy, with a nice dig and sets it up nicely for the outside hit. Boy, and I'll tell you what, Alexa Smith just swings it and brings it. Alexa, 6'1" and only a sophomore. Wow. Here's Montgomery to do the serving out of the back row. Set to the outside left with it on the attack. Nicole Wilson just mishits it, goes into the net. (25-18) was the score in set number 1. 4-1 here. Center court again. Alexa Smith takes a big swing and puts it away. She jumps very, very well, has a good nose for the volleyball, if you will. Service deep, and it goes out. Unforced error. And it's 5-2 Lewis Palmer, so it'll be 2 serving 5. So do we have snowfall outside already? Is it snowing outside? My phone's telling me it's snowing outside. Wow. Nice to be inside then. 5-2. Lewis Palmer makes it 6-2 now on that play. 'Tis the season as we close out volleyball, we close out football, we close out soccer. A lot of the fall sports winding down here in 2012, and it's on to the winter sports we go. Service ace. Felix placed it nicely. That's how you locate a serve, and it's now 7-2 in favor of Lewis Palmer. To the back line. Thompson Valley just looks a little out of sync defensively right now. Set to the left side, taking a big swing, Alexa Smith. From center court, here comes Taylor Moran. Got a carry and a point, Lewis Palmer. Felix with a nice service, dug up nicely there. Big swing for Nicole Wilson. She hit it deep and it goes out. Wanting to touch was Hannah McCrimmon. Not going to get it. 9-2. Felix to do the serving now. Serving from left to right on your screen there. puts it in play, and a nice pass. Here's the set to the outside left. With the approach is Katie Beard, and she mishits it. Ten to 2, Lewis Palmer. Set for the right side for Taylor Moran. Underhand set. Taking a big swing is Alexa Smith and hit it in the net. Set to do the serving. She'll put it in play as it's now 3 serving 10. Net violation on Thompson Valley. They say Katie Beard is in the net. That'll be a point. The ball right back to Lewis Palmer. And now Abby Bartolo on to do the serving now for the Lewis Palmer Lady Rangers. Set center court. Here's Newton. She hit it out. 12 to 3. Bartolo to serve, puts it in play. From the 10-foot line on the attack there, Paige Daniels. And now, hammer time again. Big swing there by Alexa Smith. It's going to be a 4th hit. But again, that's what Alexa does, put some pressure on the defense. Thompson Valley wants a timeout. Coach has seen enough just really out of sync right now. Kind of slouched over a little bit are the Lady Eagles of Thompson Valley. 13 to 3. It's a 10-point lead, biggest of the afternoon there for the Lewis Palmer Lady Rangers. Rangers trying to vie for their 4th state championship. They won one in 93, in 01 and 02. They went back to back. And here they are in 2012 trying to make another run for one. And of course, they'll be in a semifinal if they can pull off the win. And they would take on Coronado in one semifinal, the other semifinal rather, later this afternoon. We are slated for a 2 o'clock semifinal for the first one, which features Cheyenne Mountain from Colorado Springs. That not going to happen, folks, not at all. Again, this is our final pool play matchup of the day. This match right here concludes pool play. 13 to 3. Service to the back row, dug there by Daniels. Here's from the left side, Katie Beard over the top of the block. Bumped up there by Smith, and on the attack from the right side with a big swing, Mickey Moss. It's blocked back, but it's blocked out of bounds. It'll be 14 to 3, Lewis Palmer. Abby Bartolo on to do the serving now. From center court, Emily Newton continues to battle at the net, and Katie Beard's going to win that one as it's blocked right back. She managed to pick up a little loose change enough, but she carried it. So Abby Bartolo back on to do the serving. Tough one to handle. McCummins puts it alive, keeps it alive and puts it in play. Back cross court is Smith. Back set to the right side. Here's a big swing there by Nicole Wilson. She missed and hit it out.
They've got a number 3 on the floor that's not on my roster.
Katie Beard from the left side. Big hit again by Alexa Smith, and that's the girl they just keep going to. Thompson Valley is just really out of sync right now. Just not a lot of bounce to the step. It's 18 to 3. And again, Abby Bartolo to do the serving. Beard from the left side. Bumps it over and it goes out. Tell you what, there's some big girls up front. Mickey Moss at 6'1". The other girl at 6'1" there is Alexis Smith. And then right behind him is Jenna Kirchhofer at 5'9". Here comes Bartolo to put it in play. She does. Back sets to the right side. Here's Straw. Maddie Straw puts it in play. And from center court, here comes Alexis Smith with a big hit and a kill. (20-3). Dink from center court, Emily Newton. And from the right side is Madison Wiersma. And again from center court, Emily Newton. She'll get a kill. So a little life there for Thompson Valley. 20-4. It'll be 4 serving 20. Madison Wiersma, the outside hitter, 5'8", I believe, coming on to do the serving. Madison will look to the bench, gather the side, and still waiting for the referee. There we go. She finally gets the go-ahead sign. From center court. There she is again, Alexis Smith. She's good inside, she's good outside, and she does it well. Substitution back in Nicole Montgomery. Leaving the lineup is our mysterious number 3 for Lewis Palmer. We'll get that for you hopefully soon. I'm guessing that might be a JV player that got moved up to varsity for the state tournament. 22-4. And Smith to serve. Tough one to handle. One shot to get it over, and they do complete that cycle. Lewis Palmer now controls. From the left side, here comes Montgomery. Hits around the block and got it. Smith to the back row. Big hit on the attack there is Maddie Straw, and she is blocked right back. That blocking wall of Mickey Moss up front. Also Jenna Kirchhofer from the middle. Here comes Smith. Serving for set 2. 25-18, set 1 to Lewis Palmer. Quaid to keep it alive, and now Lewis Palmer controls the volleyball. Cross-court shot is good. Nicely placed volleyball across court. And that's a big hit there for Carson Nicodemus from the middle. 25-4, and it goes to Lewis Palmer that time. Third set coming your way. You're listening to live coverage or watching live coverage of the 2012 Colorado State High School Volleyball Championships right here on CHSAA TV. Hey, once again, welcome back. Championship Day 2012 here at the Colorado State High School Volleyball Championships. Very nice to have you along. I'm JJ Valentine. 25-18, then 25-24. Lewis Palmer has taken the first two sets, trying to get a sweep here. And I guess we'll replay that. Apparently, Mickey Moss heard a whistle, but it wasn't this referee's whistle. It was a different one. So Mickey Moss will reserve it, and that one's even better than the last one. She serves it up 1-0 Lewis Palmer. Didn't get the opportunity to talk in depth to some of the coaching staffs, but I'll tell you what, there's some seniors here that I think are going on to do some pretty big things in the world of college volleyball. Shot goes deep and out of play. It's 2-0 Lewis Palmer. 25-18 the first one, 25-4 the second one. 2-0 here. Lewis Palmer leading. Lady Rangers trying to get a sweep and get ready for the upcoming semifinal. Thompson Valley, again, when they do everything right, is a very, very good team. But right now, just a little bit tough to return serve, and that's where it all starts. Felix from center court with a dink. Thompson Valley digs it up, and here they come back the other way with it. Paige Daniels. Felix sets to the high left side. Running shot by Montgomery is dug up nicely. From the left side, here comes Daniels. Hits it deep. We got a whistle. It goes out of play. Hit the antenna, the out-of-bounds antenna off the net, and it's 3-0 Lewis Palmer. Back on serve, Nicole Montgomery. Thompson Valley's Eagles control the volleyball with Nicole Wilson hitting it deep. And was that just a double hit? To say just a miss-hit volleyball. 4-1 is what they've got up there now. And I thought so. I have to go with your score. Here's a cross-court shot. On the attack with the volleyball, Alexis Smith. I like her game. Now, Alexis Smith, where's number 7? She's 6'1" and only a sophomore. Nicole Montgomery back on to do the serving now. Serving 5-1. Floats it down the right side, dug there by Beard. From the outside left is Wilson. Back set. Felix with a big hit. The trajectory of the volleyball when she hits it, she jumps well. Not only is she 6'6", she can jump. She's pretty athletic up there in the middle and that outside, and she put it away with some authority there. Straight down, and it came straight back up. 6-1 now, Lewis Palmer with a lead. Shot from center court, Taylor Moran gets the kill, hit it, found an open piece of court, hit it there. And the ball put in play finally by Ashley Gunkel. And from the left side, Alexis Smith, big hit, dug up nicely. Dink at the net. Again, Moran hits it deep. Back set right side, here comes Felix, and got it. Hugged that line along that right side. She took a beautiful high set from Mickey Moss. Mickey Moss is 6'1" and can set the ball very, very well. Abby Bartolo is the actual setter in this 5-1 offense. Whistle, and we'll get a volleyball loose. A stray ball comes across the court. We'll replay that. And coming on to do the serving will be Claire Felix. Miss hits it, into the net it goes, and it's side out. 8-2 or 7-2? So do I. Hey, from center court, nice dink by Emily Newton gets the finish. 7-4. What they've got on the board. 7-4 now the score. Quaid to put it in play, and she does. The libero returns it. Svensson, and from the 10-foot line on the attack, Bailey Fenimore. Beard from the left side. Her shot's dug up. Set to the outside left. Here's Alexis Smith over the top of the block. Dug nicely there. Here's Beard again from the left side. Blocked right back. And just, that play just never developed. Transition wasn't there, and no one was in the right spot. So we'll do it again. 5 serving 7. Svensson up ahead. Here's a set to the outside right. Big swing there is off the net. That's going to be a 4th hit. That approach and attack by Bailey Fenimore. 7-6. It'll be 6 serving 7 now. Thompson Valley trailing Lewis Palmer. Service to the back row is out. Taylor Fugit is our mysterious number 3. They just had her as number 2 instead of 3. A misprint in the program was all it was. So not a JV player brought up. This girl's in the lineup. However, a 5'3" freshman is getting some experience here big time. Service ace. Katie Quaid, the libero there, just pulled up a little bit. Shanked the volleyball, and it's 9-6 to Lewis Palmer. Artalo to put it in play. She does. Moran from center court. Shot is dug up, comes our way, and out of play. Miss-hit volleyball by Abby Bartolo, the setter, 5'6" freshman. Nine to 7. Thompson Valley serving 7-9. Artalo sets on the high left side. Big hit, Mickey Moss. Out. She missed. So Thompson Valley trailing, serving 8-9 here. And on to do the serving again is Nicole Wilson. To the back row it goes. Svensson will get it up ahead right side. Bartolo set center court. Alexis Smith with a big swing and a big hit and a kill. Ten to 8, Lewis Palmer with the lead and the volleyball. Here comes Alexis Smith on to do the serving now. And a jump service approach to the back row for Paige Daniels. Shot is bumped up, nicely done there by Abby Bartolo. Set to the left side, whistle and a carry. Going to be a carry on Thompson Valley on that play. Taylor Fugit is a defensive specialist. And the ball put in play. Beard takes a big swing and fires away. Blocked right back. Big block up there by Mickey Moss. Mickey also gets a little help up front. Is that 14? Jenna Kirkhofer. Service ace. Alexis Smith fires away. 13 to 8 now. Boy, from right side on the attack, Abby Bartolo, the setter in this offense. I stand corrected. I said it was Taylor Fugit. That's Bartolo. And she finishes strong. Smith to put it in play, does. One shot, and here's Beard from the left side. Hits it deep to the back line. Left side set. Bartolo on the attack is Montgomery. From center court with a finish there, Newton, but a nice dig. Smith from the 10-foot line hit it deep, and it goes out. So 9-14 is how you serve that up. Katie Beard to put it in play, and does. Bartolo sets it. Boy, a big swing by Smith from center court on the attack. Emily Newton dug up nicely, and a nice finish by Bartolo. Right place, right time. Dinks it over for the kill and another point, and it's 15 to 9. Service deep left side, out it goes. Svensson missing there, and it's 15-10. So it'll be 10 serving 15 with Emily Newton up next. Smith, Bartolo, boy, center court on the attack with a big swing is Felix. It's bumped right back on a free ball. Thompson Valley controls from center court. Moran to the outside left. Cross court shot there by Montgomery. One shot to get it over, then Thompson Valley completes the cycle. Bartolo sets to the right side. Big hit over the block as Mickey Moss to get the kill. (15-10). Lewis Palmer with a lead in the volleyball. Quaid with a nice dig, and now Lewis Palmer controls. Felix from the right side dinks over the top of the block. Shot blocked right back there by Felix again. Dink of the net. Felix lifts it to keep it alive, and that one's going to go out of play. Good job by Thompson Valley's Taylor Moran to stay with the play over there. Almost didn't recognize where the volleyball was. Moran and Paige Daniels over there. Now on to serve will be Hannah McCrimmon. Off balance is Bailey Fenimore from the left side for Lewis Palmer. Right down the left side on the attack there is Paige Daniels. Right back at you, Nicole Montgomery, and Daniels again. Got a double hit on that set, and it'll be Lewis Palmer volleyball. 17-11. With Nicole Montgomery on to do the serving now. And the jump service to the back line is dug there by Quaid. Quick set, center court, Moran on the attack. Felix sets to the outside left. Smith got it. Well, two teams from the, in a sense, almost the southern part of the state. Should Coronado or Lewis Palmer hang on to win this one, they would face Coronado. That serve missing, and it's 18-12. So it'll be 12 serving 18 with Ashley Gunkel coming on to serve for Thompson Valley's Eagles. Timeout called for. With the score, Lewis Palmer 18, Thompson Valley 12. We're in set number 3. 25-18, set 1 to Lewis Palmer. 25-4, set 2 to Lewis Palmer. And here we are in set number 3. Well, we have the opportunity. Want to thank the Red Lion Hotel. For your next stay in Denver, check out the Red Lion Hotel Denver Central. It's a unique hotel located between downtown Denver and DIA, the Red Lion Hotel on Quebec Street, right here in the Mile High City where we've got snowfall. And I'm guessing probably snowfall across a lot of part of the state. Well, Thompson Valley has broken huddle. Now we await Lewis Palmer. Here they come. And back to action we go. Looks like we've got a little conversation in the net there. Don't forget, semifinals coming up. In fact, we'll go right to a semifinal right after this. Probably be about 8 to 10 minutes on the break. Looks like it was an alignment issue there that has been taken care of, and now on to serve will be Ashley Gunkel. We got a whistle and a line violation. And that'll give the volleyball right back to Lewis Palmer with the big girl, Claire Felix, like her game. Quick set center court with a dink there by Taylor Moran, and set to the outside left. Smith hits it hard and good. Oh boy. 20-12 Lewis Palmer. And again, Felix back on serve for the Lady Rangers. Ball put in play to the back line. Back set to the right side. On the attack there is Wiersma. And a miss hit volleyball by Lewis Palmer, and it'll give the volleyball right back to Thompson Valley, 20-13. Another miss hit volleyball, and it's now 20-14. Katie Quaid to do the serving to the back row. Bumped there by Fugit. From the left side, Smith right over the top of the block. Dug there nicely by Beard. From center court, Newton takes a swing and blocked right back. Newton had the right angle, the right play. Just a good defensive play by Lewis Palmer. 21-14 now. From the left side is Beard, hit it deep and out. Katie Beard is you can tell she's a veteran player, only 5'6" and a senior, but really court savvy. To the back row with Daniels, and now Beard over the top of the block. Fugit digs it there. Bartolo will set it left side. Smith blocked right back. Nice dig there by Svensson. Again, Smith around the block. That time got it to go. Bartolo to put it in play. She does. And from the right side here comes Wiersma. And Fugit trying to quickly make a dive, and a great play for the volleyball. Just couldn't get there. Taylor Fugit, defensive specialist, 5'3", and a freshman. 23-15. Madison Wiersma to do the serving now. The 5'8" junior to the back row. Bartolo sets center court. Smith with a big swing and a finish. 24-15. And Smith on to do the serving for the game, set and match. She'll take the go-ahead sign and fires away to the back row. Quick set, center court on the attack is Emily Newton, and it goes out of play off the fingertips of Smith, and it's 24-16. So there might be some tiebreakers still with the new format, trying to avoid any tiebreaker situation, but the game of volleyball, can be a little bit wacky. Shot goes over the net. That's going to do it. It's on to the semifinals for Lewis Palmer as they win that one 25-16 in straight sets. All right, we'll be back in about 8 minutes, and we'll tell you about all the semifinals that are coming up right here. You're listening to live coverage of the 2012 Colorado State High School Volleyball Championships on CHSAA TV.